Welcome back, REL, to Division 5C, the final recap. We're looking here at the week in review. We see that the Children of Hell Pit beat Spits and Swallow 2-1. So that is the Underworld over Nurgle. The Necromantic, and the Bretonnians tied 1-1. The Chaos fell to the Dwarves 2-0, and the Dark Elves over the High Elves with the first 3-point game in the entire season. And that makes these two on the bottom, I called right, and the top two, it did not. Though to be fair, this is a tie, and ties are weird anyways. So let's take a look at the season that was. The Dwarves win their division. One game over the follow-up Dark Elves. The Dark Elves will go to the other playoff or play-in. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. The other 6 teams have the option. Option 1, they can continue playing, and they will have some kind of 5 or 6 player tournament going on. They can drop their team and re-roll, and then re-enter the 5-player, 6-player tournament thing. Or they can just re-roll and not, and sit out the last 6 weeks. And if the players don't choose anything by Monday, March the 1st, then they will choose option 3, which is sit out. So that is the default. That is the Great Split. I believe this is the first year this has been done. Looks pretty interesting. I'm still kind of new to it myself. I've read the Reddit post a little bit. Herringzord posted a good thing. This week's, I think it was week 95 on the podcast. They had a bit talking about it. But it is a 2-hour podcast, so be prepared to skip around a bit and look for it if that's the only thing you're looking for. All right. Let's take a look at the teams. Oh my goodness, a lot of level ups that are waiting for the next team that they have to face, I bet. So, Spa, the spooky action atavistic, ended. They still have their agility up wolf. The other wolf is alright with a block. Got 2 golems doing nothing. Oh, I hate you golems. Mighty Blow white, a tackle white. The armor busted Blodge Sure Hands Ghoul, who is 2 points away from leveling up. Oh man, you're in a really rough spot. Do you go ahead and fire this guy and get the new one, or get the level up and see what he might be able to get? 2 zombies with Dirty Player, 1 with block. So this team is in really good shape. Even got a little extra coin up here. Level 2 has came up, and he has the referee rest area, so he's getting free bribes when playing at home. This team is in a really good shape for continuing this season or jumping into REL 4 next season. The Dwarves, the winners, are in excellent health as well. So we have a Longbeard who has leveled up. Most likely that's going to be some guard there. It is possible, I guess, if he goes up against some big guys to maybe grab Dauntless. If he gets doubles, who knows? Dodge, jump up. Jump up's good for dwarves. A lot of people sleep on it, but hey, getting all your movement really helps when you have so little movement. But they are in excellent health. The runner got dodge recently. I'm not sure if it happened between the last review or this one. And then the ball hawking runner is in good health. So, other than one movement bust, which turns this guy into a tree, hope he gets stand firm down the road, this team's in excellent condition. No enhancements yet. Does have enough money if he wants to buy one. So Hindy's elves did not do well. The thrower did level up, so he does have that for him. This agility player is still pretty amazing. I don't care what anyone thinks. That agility 5 is going to save games. Has capability of it anyways. The catcher with Mighty Blow, once he picks up Blodge, becomes the third blitzer. Let's be real. And blodging catcher here, fresh catcher, pretty much. I mean, it's got 1 SPP. And then a lineman with block. So if Hindi decides to stick with this team, he will definitely need some rebuilding turns, or he's going to be playing the classic I use loner elves to die. Queasy Phil. The pen is mightier. He loves cinnamon rolls. I like that joke. And I just kicked my keyboard. Okay. So Stephen King here has a move bust, but he's a wrestling kicker, so not really that important. Frank Herbert is still kind of a death machine. Arthur C. Clarke, Dodge Hunter. Sidestepping Orson Scott Card can easily be a scoring threat. And Agility 5 Blitzer becomes a utility player like nobody's business. Pass, catch, pick up the ball, screw all your tackle zones. You know, just good stuff all the way around. The Witch Elf has Juggernauts. Witch Elves and Jugs. You make your own jokes there. Got Wrestling, Strip Ball, Tackle, Leap. All fun and easy to get skills down the road. And then C.S. Lewis here has a level up. More block, more wrestle. Me personally, I always went dodge first for my elves. That way every elf could be a scoring threat. But everyone's mileage does vary for sure. Chaos Team. Okay, so the Chaos Team has had their ups and downs, no doubt. The loss of the Minotaur, I think, was a bit brutal. However, the loss of Chaos Warriors over and over is much more. Do have a armor-busted Beastman who is ready to level. And for the astute viewer, you will notice that Oats Blow is gone. So apparently he is dead on the field and is not coming back. Mr. Christie, you've got your team here. Your Bretonians got the Fresh Knight. Did get a touchdown, I'm going to assume, with the 3 SPP. 1 match, 1 touchdown. And decided, you know, going to take the next week off. So the rest of them are looking pretty good. Dodge 2 really does suck, but Strength 4 makes that kind of okay. You get over that real quick. 3 guard, block, and 2 dirty players. So a bit of a bench. Decent health. Probably really missing a reroll now. I guess this guy's going to get leader as soon as he levels up. Spits and Swallow. Nurgle team by Coach Kalisti Maya. They seem to be in pretty good health as well. The Beast with 2 backs. 3 out of 4 Nurgle Warriors. So that kind of sucks. 110k got 90. Yeah. But armor busted Pestigore, not the worst thing in the world. And a kill Pestigore. There you go. 2 kills, 1 cup. So a lot of trophies down here. Definitely a threat to be held. A couple of level ups on key players would really help. And I gotta be honest with you, Coach Sinister, I do not get Underworld, but everything about this team looks dangerous still. The one thrower has been murdered and replaced, and that's about the only thing that's changed. The Warpstone Troll still does much of nothing. He's got 11 matches, no MVPs, inflicted 1 casualty. 3 KOs, and has sustained 4 of his own injuries. So there you go. Has he at least eaten some goblins? I know he tried a few games. And let's take a look at the leaderboard. Not the leaderboard. Sorry. Let's take a look at the Hall of Fame since it's finished. So there's 5B. And here's our boys 5C. So Frank Herbert is the most experienced player this season with Spits and Swallows and Children of Hell Pit. So, hey, 2 out of 3 title card players and 2 kills, 1 cup, honestly, might end up being the last title player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it might. Oh, wrong button, David. Here we go. Most violent. Let's check out. So, 2 kills, 1 cup, and Scritch Killmain are tied with 7. Frank Herbert and Squeak Nightmaw tied with 6. So, Children of Hell Pit, the most violent team realistically. Best receivers, Fast Can from 3 cans -1. Brandon Sanderson from the Pen is Mighty. And then Can from 3 cans -1. So Elves leading that one. No surprise there. In fact, Elves had the first 7. Then Skitisk Nashard from Children of Hell Pit. And then 2 more Elves. So 1 non-elf is in the top 10. Serial kills, Dr. Stitch from the Thunderers, followed by Children of Hell Pit's Murder Beast and Frank Herbert. He probably was a Helbert from the Dark Elves. So kill players all the way around, but not a lot of deaths. Only 8 in the entire season. Best interceptions. Well, okay. So 2 from the Dwarves and 1 from the Bretonians, from a peasant. That's funny. Biggest brutes. Not sure what the scoring from that one is, but the two Skaven claw beasts from Underworld, and then Murder Elf from the Dark Elves. No surprise there either. Let's take a quick look here. The other kill player from Nurgle, followed by the Killing Dwarf from Thunderers. So, there you are. Best throwers, Brandon Sanderson, then Broken Can, and then Ursula Le Guin. So, no surprise that it's Elves. A little bit surprised that it is not the thrower from the High Elves. Nurgle player Shard the Magnificent has 16 yards or meters, however they're counting that. Edward Bitten from Spa, a Chaos player. There you go, a little bit of spread around for those stats. And the best rusher is our ghoul from the Necromantic team, the one that we're worried about his future and health, followed by Papa Jeff and Brandon Sanderson. So definitely players, no pun intended, carrying their team for scoring. 342, 324, not bad. Dwarves do a lot of turtling, so that's probably why they did not make that a little bit better run for the money. Pun intended that time. Best passers. This is total number of passes thrown in the season. 3 cans -1 has 9, 10, 11, 12 points in the top 10. Dark Elves, 8. Yes. And that's it. So, Broken Can does win that one, But realistically, the Dark Elves could easily have caught up with the way they spread the love around. Papa Jeff is the number one scorer with 4 touchdowns. However, he is tied with Brandon Sanderson and Orson Scott Card. So all of them have 4 touchdowns. The ghoul that we just looked at a moment ago, Murray Ghoulman, while carrying the ball the most, barely scored at all. That's hilarious. Handing off the ball to, I guess, anybody on his team he could get it into their hands. And there we go. Most matches played will be the same all the way around. That's your leaders for this. Oh, the punching bags. Forgot about that. Patches apparently got his beat down for his uppityness in catching somebody's thrown ball. Not sure how this one's counted either, but there you go. Ursula, Witch Elf getting smacked around. That's nothing surprising there. And then we're back around to our most experienced. And he beats out second place by 4. SPP. But second and third place are tied. Well, there you are, Division 5C. I hope you've enjoyed your recaps. I look forward to seeing what the split is going to do. And I hope all of you have a good rest of your season. Ledeas out.